And that's it.
Hello and good evening, everybody. We are back here on Edgewater with Richard. And thank you for the like, Chris. Richard was just talking about you, saying that he thinks you're having PlayStation issues again, which I'm already aware of since I was watching your stream when it shut off on you. Uh, Hopefully it came back to life. Did we lose Richard now?
No, I'm still here. I'm
Oh,
still here.
okay.
And we are knackered.
What do you mean?
I've run out of fertilizer.
Where did all of our money go?
No.
We are broke, and we were not broke when we logged out last, from what I remember.
I thought you bought something.
Yeah, I bought this little Kubota that I'm in right now, but we had made money. Guess we're gonna have to make some more money because you got to buy fertilizer.
Yep. So you need to do your sowing contract.
I need to do my sowing contract.
Yeah.
Sow field 51 with peas.
Mm-hmm. There are 3 bags of seed at the actual.
Yeah, I'm just looking for the field. There it is. Okay. Well, guess what? That's a great segue right into talking about my problems with filling equipment.
You bought the telehandler. Well, you stuck a telehandler.
Yeah, but guess what? Problem solved. Somehow, in one of the recent updates, Giants brought back an old bug from FS19.
Oh, okay.
So you know how you can have multiple keys assigned to do the same thing? Like you can have a key on your keyboard and a button on your controller, and they both do the same thing, right?
Okay.
Well, for the R button on your keyboard, the refill button,
Yes.
there are some circumstances where it will break and not work if you have multiple keys assigned.
Oh.
This was an old bug when FS19 was first released. It was in FS19. They fixed it, and now it's come back in FS22. So, what the hell, Giants? What did you do?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm like headed to the store to refill my seed, and I've got 90% already. Oh well, I'm right here. I might as well just finish.
I'll go head back to the store because I've run out of fertilizer.
Oh well, it's gonna be a hot minute before you can buy more.
Yeah. I know.
Chris says hi to you, and I assume what you mean by that other statement, Chris, is that you haven't tried to turn it on yet.
I hope he thinks he's not getting away from the next week because I want my revenge.
Well, speaking of next week, or really actually the next 5 weeks, there's already Tuesday videos. They are already uploaded and rendered to 4K and scheduled for releases every Tuesday starting next week for 5 weeks.
Would this be Hank?
This is not Hank. Hank is on Fridays. Trucking is on Tuesdays. I edited every bit of footage that I had.
Wow, that's going back. That is going back a lot.
And so it's all posted. Well, not posted, but uploaded and ready to post.
Yeah.
So each of them is somewhere between 50 minutes and 75 minutes long, with most of them right around the 60-minute mark. There's one that's an hour and 17 minutes, that's the longest. And there's one that I think is like 30-some minutes, and that's the shortest.
Okay. So, any reason why we're broke?
I don't know. I don't really remember last week. Or no, it was 2 weeks ago, wasn't it? Because last week I was just dead from all the work.
Yes, that is true.
So yeah, I don't remember.
Yes, because you were, you had to go into work.
Yes. Actually make the hour drive each way to go into the office. Both Wednesday and Thursday.
I am surprised you remembered where to go.
It's programmed in my GPS, don't you know?
Yeah.
I
am surprised the boss didn't go, who are you?
The last thing I remember is that we bought that little Kubota side-by-side, and we were cutting trees down at the edge of our field in order to do a field expansion. But I don't remember being broke. And I drove right past my turn. Oops.
Which trees?
Next to our fields. We bought that new field, and there was a little bit of woods between two of our fields, and we were cutting them down.
3x56.
I don't remember what the number is. But we bought the third field in a row along our road.
Yeah, that'll be 56. Well,
I just did a smooth one. That did not look that deep.
Our crops are coming off, but they seem to be a bit patchy.
Patchy, huh?
Yeah.
Are you basing that on standing there in the field?
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't look patchy on the map. But yeah, 16, which is 56 for purchasing, but it's field 16. Between 15 and 16, there's that little bit of woods.
Oh, yes.
It's the way in if I want it to be, Chris. Chris is trying to tell me this is not the way into the field. I made it the way in.
Yes, my revenge will be sweet.
Helps if I remember to hit the key one more time for the contract, or for the seeder to be on the right seed for the contract. How busy are you? And which would you rather do? Go sell stuff on the train or take over on this seeding contract?
Why?
because we have over 7,000 liters of wheat, and it is selling for its max price on the price fluctuations is supposed to be 506. It is selling via train for 547.
Oh, I hate using that train. Don't get, you gotta bring it in and then you got to what I call save. Does that mean you gotta bring it in and send it off?
Yeah, I can do it if you want to take over seating.
Yeah, I'm just I've just turned the Kubota into a moving tree.
Again, remember that's what we were doing at the end of last episode.
Yeah, I cut down another tree and I could pick the entire tree up.
So you just strapped it to the back end of the Kubota and drove off?
Yeah. I got a moving tree. Yes. Yes. Come Wednesday, I will be having my revenge.
So you say. I believe Chris will spank you again.
He put me off. He's going to go wild now. Because I've been pushing. Because when he... This is all about Gran Turismo. I know it's not your type of that.
I don't know what you're talking about, it not being my type of game. I own them all through 6.
Yeah.
I just don't really care for console anymore.
Wow.
You made $4 off that tree. Good job. You gotta cut them up first. They're not worth anything if the sawmill has to cut them up.
So, have you left the...
Doing it. I just left the cedar.
What do you mean you just lost the cedar?
Left, sir.
You didn't leave the tractor?
I left it in the field for you to take over.
Good. I'm just taking the Kubota back to our farm. Yeah. We were on the Nürburgring and...
Damn.
We were coming up to a corner and he was right next to me. And we were going around a corner and he didn't lose grip, but as he went round the corner, he was slowly going out to the right.
Uh-huh.
No, to the left.
He was drifting out a little bit.
Yeah, which pushes me then
Where
off.
the hell is our auger?
Auger.
Our auger for the bins.
Did we have one?
Yeah, that's how the stuff got into the bin. We no longer have an auger. What the hell happened to our auger? Well, that's concerning. Now we have no way to get this out of the bins. But I just had an idea. Anyway.
We have an auger. Have a look on the map, see where it's been placed.
We do not. I was just looking in the store under owned items, and we do not have an auger. But there, you have some money now.
Okay. So what did you do?
Sold the auger-based bins because they are just too much of a pain in the butt work.
Yeah.
Wow! If I sell the silo with the weed in it, they want to give us only $2,286 for it.
Wow.
So
Did you say weed?
wheat. We have
Say what?
7.13 times 547. That is a value of 3,900 if we could get it out. Minus 2286.
Then why don't you lease one
They
with the money?
they are trying to cheat us out of $1,614.11.
Okay, Mr. Bean Counter.
Oh
Why
damn!
don't you?
I got outbid.
What do you mean you got outbid?
On the semi I was trying to buy.
Oh God, you and your look, kidder. You got a truck. You got a what you call it. Don't buy anything else. Concentrate on your tractor.
It was only $300 bid. I knew I was going to be outbid, but just in case. A running, driving Peterbilt for $300? Hell yes, I would have taken that any day of the week.
Yeah, but
Anyway,
I'm
doesn't matter. I didn't get it. So.
I am just more concerned on what your dear beloved love of your life would do to you.
She wouldn't know about it right away.
Well, I know you wouldn't know about it right away because you'll be chopped up and fed to the doggies as doggy treats.
Yes, I probably would.
Yes.
Anyway.
And we'll all go, oh, where's Heavy Metal Gaming gone? He's not doing any recording no more. No. You'll see a happy doggy though, but you know, yeah. So, how did you separate the two doggies?
What do you mean? I
Well,
opened the door to her crate and told her to go in.
She's in a crate?
Yes. Dog crate. A cage, whatever you want to call it. It's Moose's old cage, but I haven't used it for him since he was 3 months old.
And how long are you going to keep her in there?
Oh, she's spending the night in there tonight. She gets to come out and go to the bathroom, but...
That's about it.
Yep. Until she learns how to behave.
Okay.
Breaks my heart, but...
Poor old Moosey.
Poor old Moosey, my ass.
Boy.
Pain in the ass Moose is more like it.
He's alright.
Oh, I don't deny this. He's still a pain in the ass, though. Shut up, Chris!
This is a big field, you know.
Uh-huh. Chris blamed it on you.
For what?
For the wreck that you and he had when you were racing. He said that you lagged into him. And then he said that I said weed. And since I definitely said wheat...
Yeah, I know he said weed, Chris. I do. He said weed.
Oh, shut up, you two.
I'm going, way, we're wheat farmers now, are we?
Shut up. Oh. What contract were you doing with fertilizer? Field 38, huh? Oh, and 37? Crap.
Yeah.
We're going to have to buy more than I bought.
Okay, sell some more weed.
Shut up, you.
I'm a weed farmer, gonna buy
Taking your camera out somewhere on the bike and start taking pictures again. Okay. How about you just get your damn PC running and come on here instead?
Yeah, this is a crossplay. And
Well, he's going to be on PC. He doesn't care whether it's crossplay or not.
and how's your Oklahoma going?
Mine or Chris's?
Yours.
I haven't even logged into ATS since you guys gave it to me.
Okay.
It's called
I
editing
complete-
video and recording video and working and playing with dogs and trying to teach the little Reese to be a good girl so she doesn't have to be in jail.
I completed the contracts I needed to do. Although you need to update.
The server? Yeah. I'm aware. Alright, so do you want to keep seeding or do you want to swap over to fertilizer and I'll go back to seeding?
I'm seeding. Don't worry.
Okay.
You can carry on.
Where the hell are these fields then?
Right down the bottom. On the right. They're both together.
Okay. Way down in the bottom.
So, yeah, at the top. Go down.
Yeah, I see it. I turned the wrong way, so I'm just going to go past our farm and go the long way around to get there. Oops.
Okay.
For some reason, I thought they were on the north of the map. He says his PC is running great. He just needs to get Windows 11 installed before he reinstalls FS22. To me, that sounds like excuses.
As I say, I don't want to install Windows 11 because I can't. I got a problem with it because I got to do something to the PC, and I've tried to do with the TMP or the TMR, whatever it is, and I just can't get it to run. Or for it to say yes, you can have Windows 11.
You're talking about that security thing that you got to turn on, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. That can be annoying depending on the computer.
No, well, I've rebuilt my PC.
But you're going to have to go to Windows 11 eventually because Windows 10 is going to stop getting updates.
I heard.
This Field Boss is such an awesome tractor.
I'm going to say I was in bed by 9 o'clock last night.
Nice.
Oh no, because then my alarm clock gets me up at midnight. Because that's the arrangement I have with the missus. Spend a bit of time there, and then I get to do my recordings.
Yep. It's always nice to have an arrangement with the missus like that. I don't need to have an arrangement. She has to go to bed to get up for work.
Yeah.
Neither one of us can do the other one's schedule, so...
How was work?
My work is fine. Hers, well, she hates her job, so what do you think? Holy hellaciousness. I found this little grain bin site down here, and I went to check it out, thinking, oh, that might be cheap. We could buy that and have grain bins rather than trying to replace grain bins on the farm. It is $436,800 for something that's smaller than our field that's only worth $8,376. They sure put a hell of a value on those grain bins, don't they?
Hmm.
Good grief.
Well, I'm not going to be ashamed of it, but I will say I'm going to watch it
What's
when
that?
it comes out. When it comes out on either Netflix or Now TV.
I guess I missed a word in there. What are you going to watch?
Barbie.
Oh, barf. I think I just lost all respect for you, sir.
I'll tell you what though, it's made over $1 billion.
I don't know why.
Because it's got Margot Robbie in it.
And Ryan Gosling. Blech.
I know. God knows how much she got paid for doing it.
It'll be the last thing in his career, probably.
Yes.
Oh, ouch. Chris says, well, Richard, you're no Ken.
No, bro, I'm certainly a good Barbie.
Wow. I'm
Gobsmacked. I know.
not the word I was looking for. I was going to say mildly disgusted.
But I am more of a Klaus Barbie than Barbie.
Whatever that means. You talk like I know anything about Barbie.
No, I said Klaus Barbie. Notorious German commandant.
Don't know.
Oh, well.
Name's
You
not
don't know.
not ringing a bell.
Oh, so you don't know history.
I do know history, I just don't know every little thing. Come on now. There's a lot of names to remember. And my studies were a little skewed towards the naval side of both world wars. Because that's where my interest lies. I like ships a lot. While editing video today, I was watching James Cameron's Expedition Bismarck, if that tells you anything.
Okay.
I'm with you, Chris. Chris says that he will rip his eyes out before he watches the rubbish that is Barbie.
He's going to have to watch it. That's what I said. Because I bet you his good missus will probably want to watch it.
She can watch it on her damn self. For my part, I'm going to watch Oppenheimer.
Yes, I would like to see Oppenheimer.
Now that seems like a good movie.
Oh,
Although, I don't think it will beat my favorite World War II movie of all time, Schindler's List.
okay.
They did such a good job with that movie.
Okay.
And the only reason that that's my favorite World War II movie is because Band of Brothers was not a movie, it was a mini-series. Same with The Pacific. I love both of those. And then there's the Saving Private Ryan with Tom Hanks was also really good.
Oh, so you don't like shaving Private Ryan's parts?
No.
That was the Blue Movie version.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, what happened to A Bridge Too Far?
They're good. Those are good movies. I mean, I love The Enemy Below.
That's about the Bismarck.
No, it's not.
Enemy Below.
The Enemy Below is about a German U-boat.
Oh, sorry. Above Us the Waves.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're getting your movie's a little confused there, huh? Let's see, what else is a good one? Memphis Belle. It's another really good World War II movie.
Ice Cold in Alex.
That's not ringing a bell.
Too old for you.
How about Das Boot?
No.
Or The Flying Tigers with John Wayne.
Oh God.
The
no,
Duke.
not John.
You don't like the Duke, huh?
It's a cowboy.
It's
even
Cowboys
when
in the Sky, I know.
Same as the Green Beret.
Seabees with him. But I mean,
I thought Seabees was. Or what's his name now? Steve McQueen.
I don't remember who else was in it, so maybe he was. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
No, you got Pearl Harbor.
Let's not. Not Midway either. The new one. The old one with Charlton Heston was good though.
It's the same as the new Dunkirk. Didn't quite like that one.
I actually liked Dunkirk.
No.
Very famous British actor only did a voice acting part in that movie, which kind of threw me for a loop. I knew it was him.
And who was that?
Michael Caine.
Okay.
You didn't know that, did you? He was the leader of the 3 Spitfires, so you never saw him. You only saw his plane and heard his voice.
Ah, okay. That makes sense because he was in the film Battle of Britain. Where he played a commander. Which actually had the Battle of Britain, the film, the Battle of Britain.
Yeah.
Where we played a commander on that one as well.
God, I can't remember the name of it. I watched one recently, which was a fictionalized account. Yeah, Chris, that's a good one that we didn't name. The Bridge Over the River Kwai. But that's not World War II, is it? Isn't that Vietnam?
Yeah. No, it's World War II.
Is it? Which one was from Vietnam that I'm thinking of? It doesn't matter. There's a lot of Vietnam movies, too.
I'd say there's a lot. I suppose everyone's... Well, my favourite would be Apocalypse Now.
Apocalypse Now Redux. The Redux version was so much better because it was the way the director originally wanted it cut.
Yes. I agree. I do like that version. and I have that version.
As do I.
I like quite a lot of Vietnam films.
Platoon's a good one. Full Metal Jacket's a great one.
Yes, but Platoon, that actually was quite cheap to make.
Yes, Chris. Oh my God, you're right. Greyhound was excellent. Okay, I got to give you some backstory. I don't like one thing about the movie Greyhound. The fact that they renamed all the ships. His ship was not called Greyhound. The other ships in his little 2 destroyer, 2 corvette escort group were not named right in the movie either. I have read the book. It's called The Good Shepherd, and damn, is it one of the best World War II books ever written. And the movie definitely doesn't do it justice. It's still a good movie, but the book, I read it when I was probably 15 years old, and right from that point, I'm like, they need to make a movie of this. This would be a great movie. They need to make a movie of this. Damn it, somebody needs to make a movie of this. And when I heard that Tom Hanks was doing the Greyhound movie, I was like, oh, what the hell's that? And when I found out that it was based on the book The Good Shepherd, oh, I lost my shit. The Great Escape was okay. Empire of the Sun. I don't remember if I've seen that one.
You know, The Great Escape, Steve McQueen wasn't bothered. That's why he was in modern day clothing. He wouldn't conform.
Well, I've never been a big fan of his anyway.
Oh, I do. I like him in a couple of films, especially one which I do like, called Le Mans.
Oh, thank you, Chris. I completely forgot about mentioning that one. The Thin Red Line. That was a damn good one, too.
Enemy at the Gates.
Enemy at the Gates was alright. It was more based on the propaganda than the true story, but what do you do?
Mm-hmm. I'm more of an old-fashioned. Kelly's Heroes?
Kelly's Heroes is okay. Not one of my favorites, but I would watch it again.
It's more of a comedy.
Yeah. Anyway, I started to tell a story about a British film that I watched recently, black and white, about World War II. Can't remember the name of it, but they were training.
Describe
it. They were training to go in and sink the Tirpitz. The movie was nothing like how they did it in real life, but
were they in small manned submarines? And there were 3 sets.
Yes.
And it had Sir John Mills in it.
I don't know that name, but yes, I'm sure you're talking about the right movie, because I doubt there would be a second movie with the 3 submarines like that.
I would try Above Us the Waves.
And I actually enjoyed the movie. It was a little corny and a little goofy, but considering the time that it was made, I mean...
Yeah, I think you'll find it's called Above Us the Waves.
Alright, here's one. I think it's technically considered post-World War II, but I don't remember for sure or not. It's called On the Beach. And it's basically about an American submarine that goes to the only place left not destroyed by nuclear weapons, which is Australia, and everybody's waiting to die because there's a nuclear cloud coming to kill them all.
Okay. How about The Great Dictator?
Never seen it. Chris says the path, or not the, just Paths of Glory. Can't say I remember that one either. All right, here's one that's World War I. Flyboys. Yes or no?
Never seen it.
It's about World War I fighter pilots.
See, I've seen a fair few of World War I films, like The Blue Max, All Quiet on the Western Front.
That's a good one. Chris says the best black and white for him is The Longest Day.
Oh yes, The Longest Day.
That's a good movie.
Start study. Big Red One.
I mean,
Big Red One is a Second World War film.
yeah, I know. It's about the military, the U.S. military unit, the Big Red One. I'm familiar. Yeah. I'm just being
Okay.
Patton.
Yes, I mentioned Patton already.
How did I not hear Patton when you mentioned it?
Because I said Patton. I said that quite earlier on.
I totally missed it somehow.
I said Patton because it's one of mine. I've actually got with George C. Scott in it.
Yes. George playing George.
Yes. Well, that was quite ironic the way he died.
You know, that whole thing is one of the few conspiracy theories that might actually be true. You're not familiar with the conspiracy theory around it, are you?
No.
That he was killed to keep him from becoming president.
Oh, Patton.
Yep, he was super popular, and there's a conspiracy theory that he was killed to prevent him from possibly becoming president after the war.
Okay.
Also to prevent him from being any more powerful in the United States military also.
Yeah. It was a good film.
Very controversial man.
Yes. Whether how much of it you got to take with a grain of salt, I don't know.
Well, the whole thing in the movie with him berating the, like being seriously verbally abusive to the soldiers who were being cowards, and
I think that was true.
That was almost word for word exactly what he said, based on people's memories.
No, but I mean, the end part says, let's continue with the war and do the Russians as well. Don't know how much of that was true.
I do believe that was his actual opinion. I don't know how much he voiced it, but I'm pretty sure that being his opinion was accurate.
Yes, I suppose for another war movie, Battle of the Bulge.
Battle of the Bulge is a good one.
Although
I prefer the Band of Brothers version of the Battle of the Bulge, but
yeah,
again, that's not a movie.
No, it's a miniseries. A good miniseries. I enjoyed that.
Yes. I am gonna do something funky. He already mentioned the Big Red One, Chris. You must have missed it, just like I missed Patton.
Oh, I can name loads of war movies. I do like my war movies, and also I like my westerns as well.
Oh, that's right. We don't have the ability on this map to create fields with a cultivator. Fudge buckets.
Not unless you get the field creator pack.
Uh-huh. But we already own a cultivator. That's why I was trying to use it.
Yeah. But you didn't install the creator pack.
Well, then you got to buy one that's in that pack. on PC, we have a mod that just lets you use any cultivator to create
Yeah.
fields. Because PC is
Unfortunately.
better.
Console is ease of use.
Ease of abuse?
Ease of use. Okay. Whatever.
I'm just picking on you, man.
Mm,
I'm not familiar with that one, Chris.
which one?
Anzio. Oh, what was that? I thought it was going to be utter shit, but it ended up actually being fairly decent. Captain Corelli's Mandolin. I thought that movie was going to be total garbage because of who was in it, but it actually ended up being pretty good. I was pleasantly surprised.
Oh. .633 Squadron.
You know, that's another one I've never seen.
Okay. It's about mosquitoes.
Uh-huh. I'm familiar with it, I've just never watched it.
Reach for
I
the
should.
Sky. Reach for the Sky is based on a true character. Oh, I forgot his name now. He lost both his legs and became a fighter pilot. A British fighter pilot, I should say. And he tried to escape when captured, so they took his legs away from him.
That reminds me of the joke from Memphis Belle about the guy that bailed out over occupied France, was captured by the Nazis, and one day they cut off his leg, and he asked them to send it, or to take it in one of their bombers and drop it over his base in Britain, and they do it, and
Yeah.
next week it's his arm, and they do it, and then the punchline of the joke is, "Nein, we cannot do this anymore. We think you are trying to escape."
Yes, I remember that one. Which was quite good.
I always got a kick out of it. Alright, so we need a plow. Unfortunately, the only thing we're going to be able to afford is like a little 3-bottom standard plow, old-fashioned style. Yeah, I'm not familiar with it, Chris. So you're
Which
speaking Greek. The Anzio, Battle of Anzio. Not a movie I know. There sure are a lot of World War II movies out there, aren't there?
A lot.
Oh, how have none of us mentioned The Eagle Has Landed?
Do you really want to mention that one?
Well, the movie might not have been that great, but the book was.
This thing fold?
What thing? The seed drill? Yes.
Yeah. It folds. Wasn't too sure. It's a good job we got the weight on it. Oh, I had a... I don't know why, but I had a great experience
Oh?
going to work last night.
Okay. Take your word for it. But I assume there's a story you want to tell there.
Yeah, I was driving to work. As you're well aware, I'm in the middle of... Well, I'm in the middle of an agricultural place.
Okay.
And of course, I got to go through loads and loads of fields and all that to get to film work. And I spotted this tractor coming up, and I thought, oh, it's a shame I couldn't get out and record it. And it actually had a harvester header on the back.
Yeah. Okay.
But boy, that thing was big. I've never seen one in real life. And I thought, wow, it was almost as big as the tractor.
Was it a grain header or like a corn header?
No, grain header.
Okay.
And then I went, oh, great. I thought, okay. And then behind that was the harvester.
Yeah.
A John Deere harvester.
Probably not super big one though, based on how tight you guys' lanes are.
Yeah. No, this thing was. It could get down the carriageway single. So, yeah. But I think it was only a 6 meter wide, a 6 meter long header. So it gone somewhere, and it probably picked up because it was a better day because we had hardly any rain for the last couple of days.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I look out my window and I can see a field or loads of fields, and sometimes I get to see them. Doing, doing those fields.
Gotcha, Chris. My dad wasn't a big TV watcher of any kind. He, I mean, he was a over-the-road truck driver for most of his life in an era where you didn't have any kind of amenities in your truck. I mean, now we can have frickin' TVs and internet and everything in our truck. But when my dad was driving, especially when he first started, you had an AM radio, later an AM FM radio. Then if you were lucky, you got a cassette player. So he was more of a music. Not that I liked his taste in music, but he didn't really do the TV.
Nobody does until they get older, and then they start appreciating the older music.
I'm never gonna cry. I'm never going to enjoy that cry in your beer country shit. Sorry.
I like a bit of country and western.
I don't mind country. I don't like the old, whiny, there's a tear in my beer 'cause I'm crying for you. Fuck that. No. That makes me sick. Ugh. Well, there. Now you know my opinions on that.
I mean, look at Shania Twain. Man, I feel like a woman.
Yeah.
That doesn't impress me much.
Nope. Me either.
That was very good. That was her best album, that was. And then she disappeared.
That's because she didn't have any real talent. It was all about her good looks.
No, she had talent. My wife was watching the Whitney Houston film.
The one with Kevin Costner?
No, about Whitney Houston.
Oh.
Not The Bodyguard.
Yeah, that's the name of it.
Yeah, no, this one was about Whitney Houston and her death. I don't know what the film was called now.
I couldn't tell you. Not a Whitney fan either. Although I would listen to her music before my dad's old cry in your beer country shit.
As somebody says, I like two types of music, country and western. Okay, I've filled the back up again.
Cool. Okay, Chris, so you totally understand where I'm coming from then, because you had the same stuff. Chris says that his dad's driving music was country and western on 8 tracks.
8 tracks. Oh, was that before or after driving a Renault 5 Turbo?
Wait till you get back to the farm and see the insanity that I have done.
Okay, I can see your name, and wow.
I've definitely got the wrong plow for this, but I'm making it work.
Yeah, I mean, you've done this little bit of a field here. What was the point?
The point was we need more field. And you've got the seeder right there, so go drop some peas in that new field, would you?
I will as soon as I've got myself a little drink. Need a bit of drinky poos. Oh. Oh, well, don't eat much left of that. Looks like I've finished my margarita. Oh.
Chris says something about before he found out how to fit it on the R5. Alright, so there's a couple of little tiny new fields. Just go ahead and stick the same thing. Oh, I need to do a quick landscaping fix before you get started to fix my 2 boo-boos, so don't start seeding yet.
Okay. And what's your landscape fix? Okay.
Fixing that, and then right along the edge of the road, there's no border, and I want there to be a small border.
Yeah, okay. No worries. It's really strange because all I can see you doing it, it's just appearing. And how about the telegraph pole?
Oh yeah, I got a little close there, didn't I? How's that do for you?
I'll do.
If you call me pig, I'm gonna smack you. You must not have gotten the reference.
The only one I can think of is Lord of the Flies.
How about the movie Babe? As in Babe the Pig?
Oh no.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Not really
Not your thing, huh?
my thing, no. But you can see where I got the idea for Lord of the Flies.
Not really.
One of them was called Piglet.
I didn't actually know that.
Good film.
Oh, I haven't seen it in a very long time.
The black and white version is the best.
I don't know that I ever saw the black and white version. The remake was already out by the time I was old enough to watch that sort of movie. Richard, more of a wind in the willows, Chris says. Whatever that means.
Wind in the willow.
This must be some other movie reference I don't understand.
You never heard of Wind in the Willows?
No.
It's an English film. Do Toad Manor. About Toady, who's waiting for the cars because he's rich, and the weasels then try and take over Manor Hall. It's a kids one.
Okay.
Is the big moose looking at you?
No.
I am
He's
surprised.
licking his foot.
I liked it last time when they were playing King of the Bed.
What do you mean?
Well, first he got on it, and then she then tried to get him off it, and then lay down, and then he then tried to do it as well. Afterwards, try and get back on. Try and push her off.
Well, they don't push each other off anymore. Now they just dogpile. And it's pretty cute, but yeah, she has to be on top and boss, and most of the time Moose is just like whatever, but there are some times where he's like nope, my turn to be laying on you and be the boss. And she doesn't know quite what to do in those situations.
Talking about dogs, how's little man coping?
He's rotten. He's not doing well at all. He's being quite the little bad boy, actually.
Oh.
He's letting it stress him out so much that it's giving him diarrhea at night, and he's shitting all over the house while we sleep. But only at night, not during the day. That's how I know it's a stress thing and not an illness thing. Because he doesn't like sharing the bed with her. He doesn't like another dog cuddling up to his mama. So it's just a big old jealousy thing.
Does your dear wife roll over and lies in it?
What?
You said the big guy. You said the little man shits in the bed. So
no, he shits all over the house while we are in bed.
Oh, okay. I must have misread that.
You think?
Thinking,
God, if he was shitting in the bed, I'd have probably killed him by now. I'd have snapped his little neck.
Yeah, I was about to say, because he said he doesn't like her being. So. Oh well. Alright, those two little fields have done.
Well, how about come back and do the other two little fields now then?
Really?
You know it. I'm gonna go get a little plow just to plow these two together and make them one.
You know that there's a stream here.
Yep. And I have part of the field underwater because the plow is too big. I'm aware.
Yes, that is true. So that's not going to work. Not
Nope.
unless you try and raise this section.
No, I'm just gonna paint it.
If you raise it, then there'll be no water. Although you can't because there is a telegraph pole.
I mean, we
Or
could
did
just
you
have
miss-
that in the middle of the field.
What, the telegraph pole?
Yeah,
No, I hate telegraph poles.
I know you do. Alright, I'm gonna take this. Actually, I'm not even gonna take it back. I'm just gonna return this plow. And I'm gonna go get at least a tiny little 3-bottom to just plow those two sections together before you start seeding them.
What's all this stuff in our little
Potatoes,
shed?
isn't it?
Well, I can't tell.
I think it's potatoes. Yeah. How are you doing on seed? Lots, I assume?
I just filled it back up, so I was on 2,000.
And those fields are so tiny.
Hmm.
But yeah, we'll be able to use the extra income. We don't need a yard, which you would call a garden.
You're making a garden.
No, I said we don't need a garden.
Yeah, but you're making one with these 2 plant fields.
Yeah, a different kind of garden. An American garden instead of a British one.
Yeah. Well, our garden is grass and flowers.
Unless it's a victory garden. Back in World War II, then it was produce.
That would be, yes. And they knew how to reuse stuff and make stuff out of nothing.
Polycount Taz. Long time no see. How you doing, buddy? Want to do some 3D modeling work for me so I can finish my production mod? I actually have 2 production mods that I don't have any 3D models for the outbound products. The one, though, I'm just going to put them in boxes. Like furniture is. Just cardboard boxes. Ah, so that's why you disappeared for a while. You were working day shift? Makes sense.
Long time. Good few months. Oh God, I hate those clowns.
Yeah, I do too. That's why I used the other one. But we don't have any other choices for chisel plows.
No, you don't. You've kept it down to a bit of a minimum.
Yes. And you have to admit, that's been a good thing because we haven't really had any problems.
No, I haven't lagged. I'm not really lagging when on the console.
Where are you off to anyway? I saw you take off in the little Kubota.
I am off to go and see a man about a dog.
Thought we already had a dog. God, I hate these plows.
I'm just checking on the field. I don't really like them because they're not very wide.
What do you mean?
I mean, they're long, but not wide.
What are we talking about?
Your chisel plow.
This isn't a chisel plow. This is a moldboard plow.
Okay. I just don't like them.
Yeah, I don't either.
Because they're too long.
Among other things.
And then they're not that wide.
Your garden is a jungle and bamboo banana trees. What the hell are bamboo banana trees? I thought you had one or the other. Or are you trying to say you've got both growing and not one tree that is both things? I'm confused.
Would that be Chris?
Yes, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I knew it's Chris because he says he's got a jungle. So, yeah. I am just curious about the Philippines. I'm just wondering, do they still eat dog?
Oh, I bet you they do. Ooh, mangoes are delicious. I wouldn't complain about having mango trees in my yard. Yum.
You missed a bit.
Uh-huh, I'm going back for it. If the brakes work. And I might as well bring it out here by the house, too.
You know I'd already seeded this.
Yeah, and I destroyed a little bit of what you seeded, I know. See if I can do this without making too much of a mess. So yeah, I have a couple of mods, and I had asked a couple of production mods, and I'd asked Ola Haldor to make me some textures, and he was going to do it, but then he got busy with his new map that just released recently. And yeah. Although he did use some of my ideas in that map that I gave him, because he and I talked about it when he first thought of it. It's a nice looking map. It's a cool idea. Never heard of that one, Chris. Go ahead, Richard.
Have you finished this other one?
Yes. Hop 2 if you want.
Yeah, I will.
As one of my ex-girlfriends got me saying, "Hop 2, rubber goose." I have no idea why she said that, but it works.
A girlfriend?
Ex-girlfriend, not current.
No, just...
What, you think Lady Metal's the only girlfriend I've ever had?
No. I've really never had a girlfriend.
Well, I'm sorry about your luck.
I seem to go from friendship straight to marriage.
I'm doubly sorry about your luck then.
Don't be. It's my gain and their loss.
Whoop, that didn't do what I wanted it to. There we go. Good enough. All right.
And the good news is that at least you didn't go close enough to the fence.
What do you mean?
There's a fence right on the corner of this one.
Yep, I'm aware of it. I made sure to leave a boundary.
Yeah.
Well, I've never heard of Rumble Tan, and if it's any good, I'd probably like it. I have not found any fruit that I do not like except cranberries. I love every other fruit I've ever tried. For some reason, though, cranberries and I just don't get along.
I like cranberries. I like to make a fruit loaf with cranberries.
Whatever the hell a fruit loaf is. Is that what I would
It's
call a fruit cake?
No, it's a bread, but it's got fruit in it.
Sounds like a fruit cake to me.
No. You can toast it. I don't think you can toast a cake.
I mean, you probably can, but I don't think it would turn out very well.
No, it's a bread. So of course you're using bread ingredients, and then you add. What I like to do is add cranberry juice instead
Turn
of
right.
water.
Turn right. Don't back up. Your other right, but okay.
Sorry, but that would have been left.
No, you turned left.
I went right.
No, you didn't. You went left, sir. Aw, damn, I should have expanded this grass field when I had that plow. There's a bunch of wasted area in here. I forgot all about that. Well, next time we rent the big plow, I will expand our grass field. Never had a dragon fruit either there, Chris. Woo, slick. I stopped just in time to be out of your way. That was close.
You're a pain in the butt.
I know, thank you.
Oh, damn it.
Did you forget something, sir?
Yeah.
Thank you for the ram. But I already had one. It's parked outside.
You're talking about that disaster of the truck, then.
That truck is not a disaster, sir. In fact, it's on the road and all that good stuff now.
It wouldn't be on the road in England. That'd be condemned.
It's why would it be condemned?
Because it wouldn't pass an MOT.
Yeah, actually, it would. Especially
You lot don't. But Americans don't have MOTs.
some states do. Just Michigan is not one of them. But if you get in an accident because your vehicle was not maintained, woe betide you. You get an extra ticket for that one.
There you go. I'm stuck. See? Did that work? Or have you got to go back over it again?
Oh, it worked. Yep, they're all 100% fertilized. These new fields.
Yeah,
They need lime and they need rolling.
Yeah, I've got to go back to that other one that you
Correct.
fixed. Where you destroyed it.
Oh, cry me 6 rivers.
I'm going to kick you in the gonads.
You would. That sounds painful, though.
Well, The American version of gonads is 4 letters long. But we have a better word for it.
Yeah, what's that?
BOLLOCKS.
You could have just said bollocks.
No, I'm trying not to swear. It's not
Why?
my
I
stream.
have.
I know you have, but I'm trying not to swear. Not my stream.
Sure it is.
No. And I'm
You're
not a swearing type of
participating, so that makes it yours too.
Yeah, but I'm not a type of person who likes to swear too much. I had a very bad habit. In my youth, I had a bad habit of swearing a lot. Mine got so bad, I'd swear in my sleep.
Was it so bad that every third word or less was a swear word?
By every second word.
So less. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It's the way my dad was too. If he couldn't, or if he said a sentence without 4 or 5 swear words in it, something was wrong. And if he was talking to you because you had done something wrong, you better be seriously worried. Because if he wasn't swearing, it meant that he was extra angry.
Nah.
Or he was around a woman that he was trying to impress.
I don't impress any women. You take me as you find me.
Damn straight.
And that's the way I do, and that's the way I do with a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. You see, for me, I don't. I suppose you could call me. What's that film called now?
I don't know, but I'm taking it that you're basically trying to say that you're not interested in pretending to be someone that you're not.
No, there's a film with Jack Black. To me, it's his best film.
To me, that would be School of Rock.
No, he gets hypnotized in the elevator and sees people how they are from the inside. Is the way I see people. And Gwyneth Paltrow plays a very overweight lady.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Shallow Hal.
Yeah, Shallow Hal. I couldn't think of the name of it either. Yep.
Yes. To me, that was his best film.
It was okay. I prefer School of Rock.
That's the way I've always perceived people. I prefer to see. I see beauty from the inside, not the fascia. You could give me the most beautiful woman in the world, and if her attitude was
garbage
from the inside, the way they spoke and the way they acted, then yes, I'd find that person rather revolting.
I hate, sorry to interrupt, but I hate when they do this with fertilizer and lime spreaders where they don't spread to the same distance.
No.
I know it's realistic, but it's very frickin' annoying. Because you get used to one distance and then it doesn't.
Mm-hmm. Where did you get lime from?
I went and bought it.
Okay. Yes, we are up to 25 grand.
I'd call that back down to 25 because we were at like 28.
Okay, and there are no contracts available.
Correct. As soon as I'm done liming these fields, we should be taking that nap that you suggested earlier.
I didn't think you were on because you must have logged on the same time as me, or logged on a little bit earlier than you disappeared.
Probably a little bit earlier because when I logged on, it was right after restarting the server after updating the mods.
Yes, I got that part because I just got up and I was starting my PlayStation up.
Nice.
Like I said, he was asking me for a parental permission. I'm thinking, what?
Well, don't you know, Richard? You're a child.
Only at heart.
Isn't that the only way that matters?
Yes. I still like playing with scale electrics. Or as Americans call it, slot cars.
Yeah, because that's you called it by a brand name rather than what they actually are. And there are
We
other
do.
brands. But it's no different than here in the United States when people call it Kleenex when what they really mean is facial tissue of any kind.
Same as Jello. You call it by a brand name.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of things that
Instead
get
of jelly.
called by their
But
brand
then,
name.
But then again, jelly we call jam.
Well, no, jelly and jam are two different things. We have both.
Yes, the jelly has no seeds and the jam does.
Jelly typically has more preservatives also.
I like seed, yeah, but for us, doesn't matter what it is, it's still called jam. I love jam.
What's another one that we call by name brand all the time? I can't think of anything else off the top of my head.
Someone's bought a really rubbish tractor. They go, I've just bought a John Deere.
Oh, that's just wrong. You're just trying to get my goat here. I don't appreciate it. You're so rude.
Or Farmall. Or Farmall.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with my Farmall.
It's still going after you pull it apart.
Well, yeah.
But I'm still a bit concerned with them wires.
Why?
They're all higgled. It's all higgledy-piggledy.
No, it's
I would have
not.
tried to rewire it and put some put a new wiring loop in.
You do understand that they are all going right through the original factory wiring grommets, right? Except for in one spot where I screwed up and didn't put it back on. But when I put it back on, I'll run the wires through it.
Yes, I did like your videos though on how to do electrics and how not to get blown up. That was a great spark though.
Yeah, when I wasn't paying attention and knocked down the starter button. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yes, I thought. Well, I was expecting you to get a pisser.
No, but man, when I did watch the video back later, when I thought I shocked myself, I had actually burned myself on the on that hot ass resistor.
So you did burn yourself.
Yeah. Not enough to actually leave a burn, but it wasn't a shock. It wasn't a bad shock like I originally thought. I didn't realize I had touched the resistor at all until later.
Oh, that was great. That was priceless.
All right.
It's nice to know that your Farmall's still going.
Oh yeah, I get to take grandkids. Well, Lady Metal's grandkids. They're not my grandkids, but I get to take them for a ride on it this Sunday, assuming the weather is decent.
I'm taking my bike to work on the weekend.
All right. And we put the same thing in all four of those, right? Peas.
No, I went different rows. I went lentils, peas, lentils, peas, lentils, peas on all of them. So you got strips.
Aren't you funny? Jackass. Oh.
And if you go, and when it grows, I've actually written something in the actual soil as well.
Let me guess. It says penis.
Enlarger.
Great demand at Edgwater Grain. Too bad we have nothing to sell.
Oh, that was quick. So that one's gone. Money's gone down or money's gone up, and
Money went down
no,
due to maintenance fees on the equipment.
no contracts.
None? Oh boy. Well, let's advance time a couple hours and see if anything pops. Because we don't have anything else. Oh, yes, we do have something we can do on our fields. We can fertilize.
What's that? Okay, fine then.
Actually, I'm going to let you jump in. The fertilizer is spread across the road here next to our barn. And
No.
I'm going to,
I
real
thought you
quick,
were gonna-
I'm going to run outside with the poopers.
Okay.
What am I trying to do here? That's not what I'm trying to do. That is.
Do you poop a dog?
Alright, I shall return momentarily. And he's back.
Yeah. The card.
What?
I'll be back soon.
Yeah? It's
Remember
off.
to take it off.
I was turning
What
it
did
off
you
when
want?
I said it.
What did you want me to do when you said fertilize? There's nothing to fertilize.
Oh, these are already 100%? Well,
Yes.
my bad. Never mind then.
I tried to fertilize the grass because that was only on 50, but it wouldn't do it.
That's because it's already fully grown, isn't it? Yeah, that's already fully grown, that's why. Okay. Well, I guess we don't have any work to do then. So let's fast forward until 9 o'clock, see if we get any contracts.
Okay. No, still nothing.
Well, it's only 7:30.
You're fast forwarding it quite slow, aren't you?
Crossplay, sir. It's the fastest crossplay allows.
380.
360, but close enough.
Yeah.
Okay, we've hit 9 o'clock. Do we have any contracts? No. Denied.
Access denied.
Yeah, very much so. Damn. Okay,
Fast forward until midday. See what you get.
well, I was just gonna sleep through until tomorrow.
Fair enough. The choice is yours.
I've never had contracts pop up at midday.
Oh, sometimes I do.
Good to know. I probably have and just never noticed. Little
Is that the
man.
little man?
Goodness. That's what you get for drinking water too fast. Slow down.
Still nothing.
Really?
Mm.
Damn winter. We might be fast forwarding all the way through winter now.
You don't have this on seasons.
No.
Thank God for that.
But it sort of thinks it is. Because it thinks it's December. And it thinks it's winter.
Yeah. That's okay. That's fine. That's okay. But you don't have it on seasonal growth, which means the planting has to be done on seasonals. Which means we can plant anytime. Which means we can harvest anytime.
Yes.
Which is good. Yeah, I'll try to play. It's just too difficult with seasons because I wish they would give you an extra choice to say you could speed up the growth of your stuff as well to a little bit quicker.
There's a PC mod that does that.
I know. I remember the days where you planted it the next day, it was ready. Had a lot to do, so now you got to concentrate on productions. Still nothing.
Oops, wrong button.
Looks like nothing's growing.
Well, yeah, because we haven't left December yet.
No, you haven't left December. Bom, 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 bom. So when you're pulling down the multiplayer one on the other one?
Whenever I have time.
That's fine.
I really want to get it switched over.
I know you do.
Still no contracts.
Oh, no.
How is it that there's no contracts? You know, we should really, since our grass,
growing.
yeah, since our grass is like ready, we should really,
do the grass.
yes. So unfortunately, Field 44 is ready to harvest, and we didn't get a contract for it.
Hmm.
But maybe if we rent the grass equipment, maybe we'll get a contract.
mowing.
Sorry, say that again.
You can do the mowing.
Okay. I won't argue with you.
You are chief mower. No, that sounds like a corny laugh.
Yep. I'm gonna do something bad.
It feels like I'm lagging now.
Oof. Alexander, go over there in the dog bed. Don't slam into my chair.
I thought you did something else. What did you buy?
I didn't buy anything, sir.
What did you rent?
The mower.
That's an expensive mower.
Uh-huh.
What is it?
The swathing mower from BC Bueller.
Do you think you rode that over?
It's a required mod for this map.
Oh, okay.
This map has the crop swathing built into it, if you recall, that gives you a 20% yield bonus.
So we do grass, hay, or silage?
The plan is to do hay.
Okay.
Find yourself a cheap forage wagon that our... Oh shit, I got the wrong header. Never mind, I guess we're doing silage. So, silage baler. Let me...
Grab me one.
Yep.
Square or round, I don't mind.
Okay. He says he
And if
doesn't
you say
mind,
it's
guys.
And if you say it's oblong,
Head down to the store.
okay, I'm just cleaning.
I would suggest taking the Massey. Not the little Massey either, the big old Massey. The sassy Massey.
Okay. I'm coming down. Ooh, let's do some in cabin.
Woohoo! You flying like a bat out of hell, sir.
I'm in cab.
I don't see that has what that has to do with it, but okay.
Doing a bit of Gran Turismo. Doing a bit of rallying.
To me, that sounds like you are having too much fun and probably need to be punished.
I will be when I see the spoiler, because you were giggling.
I don't think you'll be unhappy with it.
Oh, that could be that fast spoiler. I've been chrome. Doing that chrome.
It's not chrome.
No. But it is the fast baler.
No, it's not the fast bale.
It looks like it.
It's not the fast bale. It is the quick bale. Specifically, it is the quick bale.
Yeah, it's that one. The fast baler.
No, fast bale is the Vicon thing. The real one that he based it on.
Yeah, I've seen these as well. I've even seen the ones with this, the ones that do the small ones, small little square ones. So one of those trundling down the road where I live.
Cool.
I missed one going past the shops today. I couldn't see what he had on the back.
Oh, come on. This is going to be annoying getting into this field. I wish I could sell this fence.
Started there, did you? I know. This is why I don't like doing fences.
Well, our next map will not have fences on here.
Good. Control. You want the bad? Oh. I was surprised
About...
because I got the message saying I don't have access to the land. So I was a bit concerned. But I got it. And I think he's overdone it as well with the header. I think the header is a bit wider than the actual baler. Does that make sense?
It is. It's on purpose. Both the quick bale versions are like that. Let's see if I can ram this mower through the gates.
Oh, you haven't got it stuck, have you?
Oh yeah. Super stuck. I was trying to wiggle and jiggle it through and I had it almost there and I made one turn in the wrong direction and got it wedged. You're too close, I gotta back up more.
You go straight over our crop.
Well, I said you were too close and you didn't move,
Yeah.
so...
I was trying to.
So I just went for it. You gotta stay back, man. I gotta ram this thing like 5 more times.
I got to turn. You know you're doing it all wrong.
How do you figure?
Because, well, you don't own that CSZ pack. If I had the CSZ pack, I could have brought in the telehandler, lifted it, and dropped it in there.
Nope, remember the rules? Telehandler's not allowed to leave the store.
Why don't you just... Is this on?
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, hang on.
There. Oh.
Thank you.
That's all I was trying to do was get it in there.
I was going to take the... take off the header and then try and get the main parts off, and then you could have ran the header through.
Well, yeah, I thought about doing that too, but it was so close to making the butt fit through that I just rammed it all in.
And you leave the tractor where I want to be.
Why would you want to be there? Why wouldn't you want to be in the field following me around, doing up bales?
It's a very small field.
This is not a very small field. This is a pretty big field comparatively.
No, that's a small field. I mean,
Compared to our other fields, this is a big field.
I mean, compared to fields I've worked on in the past, that's a small field. I mean, these little fields that we did, or that got these peas in, they're more of a garden field. than anything.
Yep. But we're using every available bit of land for maximum effect.
Okay, so you haven't cut the grass, you've gone around the edge. Oh.
Not sure what you are trying to say by that, but yeah, sure.
Oh.
Wrong way.
Oh. I definitely hit a lag bubble.
Well, don't put it in the pond.
No, it's not as bad as Ebony Island.
I really do believe that that's just due to the sheer number of mods that we have on there, especially since some of them are third-party site mods that might have issues.
Hmm.
And those mods might work fine on single player or for someone with a really, really good connection, but they might not work so good with shit connection like poor Richard has.
Yeah. Like I say, for me to do a video, do you know it takes me 2 full days to upload a video?
You have mentioned that for sure. That's a long time.
It is. That's why I don't do them. I haven't stopped doing them. I just couldn't see the point.
Well, on the flip side of that, I have done 6 videos in 2 days. And I could have done all 6 in 1 day. But, I had to sleep.
Yep.
Yeah, and that corner right there is where I meant don't go into the pond.
Well, that's where I hit lag.
I saw you almost went into the pond. I shouldn't have said anything.
It just fast forwarded. Yeah. But like I say.
Oops.
So.
Hold up for a minute. Hold up for just a minute. I fucked up that corner.
You messed up.
That's what I said.
No.
I just said it in a not as nice way.
Yeah. So, what was it? Yeah, so when I do get a better connection, I'm going to start doing live streams. Because then I can start then bringing them out a little faster. Which means, because my time limit as well. So by the time I've done one, recorded it, and then I go edit it, and then I go ship it over, I might as well just do a complete live version. So I'm not so chaotic as you call it.
Well, that's just because you like to jump from different production to different production for money spinning. That's what I call a little chaotic on your part.
I just like trying different productions.
Well, yeah, but do that on different Let's Plays, the way Mr. Sealy P does. He'll do 3 or 4 productions in one Let's Play, but he doesn't stop doing one to start doing another one. He still does all of them at once, and he does different ones on the next Let's Play.
I still do them. I mean, the fish one is a good one.
No, there were several. What made me make that comment was that you had several that, oh, this makes me too much money, I'm going to take it out. It's like, no. That's not how that works. There's no such thing as too much money.
No, I was going to turn it down because that would have been the. That's the mill one. That one was a. Wow.
Well, you had that one BGA also. That was like just making you money hand over fist.
That got nerfed. That was pumps and hoses. Oh, they nerfed that one.
Did they?
They did. That was on my one before my old man passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I bought the pumps and hoses, tried to give that a go. I did a... but...
You didn't notice.
Still... What?
Look at the brand on this, sir.
The brand?
On my mower.
Oh, that's the case.
That's what I was giggling about, because I figured... I wondered if you would notice, because normally I wouldn't do a case. If I was buying it, I would have made it like Massey Ferguson or Heston.
Or John Deere.
It doesn't come in John Deere, unfortunately.
Doesn't it?
No.
Oh, I thought it did.
Yeah, I wish.
Yeah. No, as I said, I was doing the pumps and hoses on that one because it just come out, so I thought I'd do a video on pumps and hoses. It was a good idea. I did enjoy it. Just that the schematics for the hoses didn't quite work.
Yeah, I'm not real impressed with that as a paid DLC.
Yeah, and again, like you said, the that did make me a lot of money. Did you like it when my tractor broke down?
I guess I don't remember that.
I had to go and pick it up, and the police was there.
Wow, I don't remember that at all.
Really?
Sorry, I don't.
Yeah. Because for some strange reason, once you got up to 30 odd hours on the tractor, the repairs just did not last.
Well, no. It's no different than buying a used tractor at that point.
And yep. Ah, thank you. I forgot to look. That's the first time that's ever happened to me.
What'd you do?
Run out of fuel.
All that grief that you gave me about watching the fuel gauge.
I always watch the fuel gauge. I just ran out so I've run out of fuel.
Well, you'll have to reset it to the shop, which gives it a small amount of fuel, just enough for you to drive up to the fuel station.
Have we?
We are done, so you can return the baler.
Did you buy that swathing mower, or you returned it?
It's returned. Ain't no way we could have afforded that. The mower itself is $100 grand.
Oh, no.
What'd you do?
I'm just rubber banding.
What are you doing?
Hi, sir. I am going.
I don't think we have what you're intending to go buy. That's a mod.
No, we do. It's too expensive. I can't see.
I don't see that little diesel canister. I thought you were
No,
going to
I
go
was
buy the jerry can of diesel.
No, I was looking for either. Yeah. Well, it's not quite a jerry can. But yeah, there is a liftable like jerry can of diesel. I was going to do that.
Yeah, we don't
And
have that
also
mod installed.
And you don't have the tow rope installed. Where I could have probably tied it. So I gotta jump out of this and I gotta reset it. Which one is it? Oh, it is.
Did we just pay for the fuel that you get when you reset it?
No, I've got no fuel. Although I probably got a little bit.
We just paid $70 for fuel.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it made you pay for the fuel. I thought it was freebie.
Where's the fuel?
North corner of the map. North
Yeah.
west corner of the map specifically.
No, I think it's not. I don't think it's the amount of mods. I think it's the location of the mods.
What do you mean?
Like round by the main farm. That's where I'm starting to lag. Whereas
Well,
if I
that's
go
going to be
out-
from these bales. Because we don't have a bale storage.
Yeah.
And I don't know if there's any cheap bale storages in the base game or on this map.
No, that'll be for a multi. There are quite a few fields that are Whitehall, but I don't think there's. No, still no contracts available. So how much do you want me to stick in fuel-wise?
Fill it up.
You realise this needs maintenance as well.
Take it down and get it. Doesn't surprise me.
What's that money go down?
Well, we do have some silage we could go sell. If we're in need of monies.
Cost me 316.
16, I see it, yep.
That's quite cheap. Considering today's prices.
Well, remember, Canada has it cheaper than you do in the UK, and the US has it even cheaper than Canada does.
I know you do.
And it's still too damn expensive.
That's because you like run big ass cars.
No. It's too expensive per gallon.
What is it? $4.50 a gallon?
Ah! Try $4.99.
Okay, it's $5 a gallon, which is virtually almost 4 litres.
Yep, like 3.86 liters or something like that.
Yeah. Ours is about £1.43 per litre.
So if you multiply that by 4, we're almost at the same price right now.
And do then you times it by 1.5.
Oh yeah.
You're almost talking $10 a $10 a gallon. Although you lot have only started using diesel cars.
Oh no, we've had diesel cars since the 1960s.
Yeah, but not many people use them.
Not
But
many people use diesel right now either, unless they've got a diesel pickup truck.
Yeah, but diesels over here are virtually more. Oh bloody hell! You ready for this?
Not really. Ouch! That's painful. Well, there went my dreams.
Your dreams disappeared the moment you met me.
Well, I think we're pretty much to the end of the episode too, because we're over on time, and I'm almost done stacking the silage bales into the barn.
Okay. I will bring this back. Fully repaired and fully fueled.
And next time around, we need to get that big John Deere plow again, and a stump remover, and go to town.
Yes, you need to take out a lot of trees. And I take it you're going to redo that field where the grass was.
Yes. But there's trees here that gotta go also.
Yeah.
There's like 4 trees right in the middle of the field.
Shame you haven't got that CSZ pack.
Why?
Go for picking up trees.
You just want the big bale or the strap handler thing, the big bag handler.
Yeah.
All right,
Works
Mr.
wonders,
Sealy
that.
P number 2.
Works wonders. Yeah, we could take that tree out. That one's not in our way. Could take that tree out. Could take this tree out.
There's a whole
How much
cluster of them right there on the one curve that gotta go.
Yeah.
And then there's also these 2 pine trees when you just to the right of the gate here. These 2 need to go.
Yeah.
And then there's what, 3 right here in the middle?
Yeah. Because I take it you're going to cut all this up.
Yes.
Because it looks like it missed parts. The mower missed parts.
And then there's this one right here also.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's like 6 trees that gotta go. Unless we decide to go towards the back some, but there's this other driveway back here, and I don't really see the point.
Where are we?
I don't know. I guess there's quite a few that could be removed right here.
Well, we can go all the way up to the road.
Yeah. But I think we save that for doing it later when we can afford to rent a big tree harvester and just go nuclear on every tree that we want to get rid of at that point.
Well, I thought we'd just cut them down, size them up, and sell them.
Yeah, with a big tree harvester.
Okay, I was just thinking manhandling them.
Takes too long.
As long as they're 5 meters long.
Takes too long.
Especially on the trees, because don't forget, most of those trees you can't use a tree harvester on.
You can cut them down with a tree harvester. You might not be able to strip them, but you can cut them down.
Then that'll be a waste because you can do that with a chainsaw.
Yeah. Don't remind me. But I'm not thinking. I'm saying tree harvester, but what I was really thinking of is the tree cutter for the skid steer. Just it cuts them down, and you can drag them off to the side and put them all in a pile for somebody chopping them up into pieces.
That's still.
Or we could just add the tree be gone and just nuke them all.
I suppose. No, if you got the other one, you could
The
still
devourer and the wood chips. Yeah.
But you don't need the tube.
Damn, there's a lot of trees.
Yeah, if you have it with the capacity, which is still cheap because it'll add the 100 grand if you have the tube. But as long as you're carrying a trailer behind you, it will stick it into the trailer.
And that takes out stumps too, doesn't it?
It does, if you do it right.
Okay. I'm down. We'll have to add that before next session.
Okay.
Richard has left the server. Object slot limit was removed.
You said you were down, so I thought, well, I better get off quick before you can save it.
Down as in I'm game to do that with the devourer.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wow. Right, Farm Your Simulator. I've done 1,031 hours.
I have no idea what I've done. But maybe we'll find out here in a minute. Alright, save, quit. Put it on the end screen. Quit the game. Look at my library. Come on. Go to my library. Thank you. FS22. Now keep in mind that this number is not accurate because of a reinstall that messed up the hours. It says 658 hours. And I had about 200 to 250 on before it messed that up.
So you're, say, about 900.
Yep.
That's not as much as me, and I was quite surprised.
It's because I have all my awesome PC mods that reduce the amount of time I have to spend on things. Like Crossplay. I can do 12 jobs at once.
Yes.
Alright, well, I would like to thank you all for watching. And as always, I will see you on the next one.